Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. I'm going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad, baby. Hit that notification bell, baby. You know, each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's going down with Kenya Moore. She is not through and she is not finished with Tanya Sims now, and it seems like Tanya Sims is going to have a visit from the cookie lady. What is going on with this situation? I was like, damn, Kenya, I hope you really do not bring the cookie lady on the show. Are you trying to get her a peach? What is going on? It's like, you know, Kenya Moore is eliminating anybody that is her frenemy, especially if they are on NeNe Leakes' side, because you got Yovanna. She ran for the hills and then she threw NeNe under the bus after that too as well. So your guess is good as mine who was telling the truth about the snake gate and the recording, baby. Did NeNe actually know about it, or did Yovanna just make it up with NeNe, or did Yovanna just come and make the situation up so she can get some rating and some store time, and then NeNe Leakes latched on to that situation but not finding out the facts about that situation? So it is what it is, and now it seems like Kenya Moore is coming for Tanya Sims. And didn't NeNe Leakes bring Tanya Sims on the show and introduce her to the ladies? Yes, she did. So and it seems like Tanya Sims is on the heat, she's on the pressure, she's on the fire, baby. What is going on? I was like, it seems like Kenya Moore is keeping her foot on everybody's neck and she ain't letting up, especially if you're a friend of me or enemy. You know, she even got at Marlo, went at Marlo and took over her event with her hair care more line. Like Kenya Moore is like, she's out here doing a damn thing, and it ain't no joke, for real, for real. You know, she was celebrating her birthday, you know, this weekend or whatever, having a good time doing a damn thing. And yes, Kenya Moore has been petting on line, talking about NeNe Leakes, her nose jobs, talking about, look in the mirror, girl, you always calling us ugly. And NeNe Leakes clapped back a little bit, basically saying Kenya Moore is the one that sent the post cord or the letter to B Squats. NeNe Leakes said she didn't. People are saying Kenya Moore and NeNe are basically ain't gonna never be friends. They ain't gonna never be friends at all. And it seems like it is absolutely true. It's like, damn. It's like they ain't gonna even be cordial with each other. So you can see Kenya Moore, she was out chilling with the ladies. And you already know NeNe Leakes said keep an eye on Candy, Cynthia, and Kenya, because they are in the alliance. They are in a team, baby. I don't know if that's true, or they just actually getting along and liking each other too. You know, they're getting closer, bonding together. But we see Eva Marcel ain't there because she ain't getting along with Candy either, because Candy said you ain't nothing but a liar. And also Eva Marcel said that Candy has that salt face, like she's always salty. And Eva has not been getting along with Kenya Moore either, so it is what it is. So it's the baby gate situation, whether I should bring my kids to your event or not. That's what Eva did. And so therefore Kenya Moore is celebrating with the ladies she appreciates more, and that would be Cynthia Bailey and Candy Burris. And I know Cynthia Bailey is really cool with Eva Marcel, so I wonder how that relationship is working out, because so far so good on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 with Cynthia Bailey and Eva Marcel. But you already know it could change in a heartbeat. And so also Kenya Moore is being shady towards NeNe Leakes, letting us know that NeNe Leakes unfollowed her or she blocked her. We already know NeNe got her block game on packed. She done blocked and unfollowed everybody. She even had Cynthia Bailey asking to be unblocked when Cynthia Bailey blocked NeNe first. So it is what it is with that situation. So, you know, Kenya Moore had to throw a throwback picture out here and let us know, you know, in a shady, nice, you know, good way too as well, that, hey, listen, I tried to tag everybody in the video, but I couldn't tag NeNe because guess what? She blocked me. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And NeNe Leakes hasn't responded to the block, but she ain't gonna respond to that situation. She's good. She's moving on. She's doing whatever she going to do with her situation. But ooh, throwback, and we see Phaedra Parks in the picture. Are we gonna see Phaedra on the show? Nope, because Candy Burris ain't gonna allow it to happen. But we would like to see Phaedra Parks back. At least I would. And so we have Kenya Moore, allegedly, that's going to be coming out February 9th, 2020, that Cynthia brings Tanya and Kenya together to work out their differences and after Toronto. But basically, it seems like Kenya Moore arrived with a super shady guest. And everybody's assuming the shady guest is the cookie lady. We know the cookie lady's name, but she ain't get her name until we see her on the show again. We had a little soliloquy of her, but we need more. And it's going to be what it's going to be. And Porsha and Dennis McKinley still in counseling. What's going on with that situation? It's going to be what it's going to be. So what did you guys think about this situation? I'm like, ooh, that would be a bloody mess if Kenya Moore brings the cookie lady to meet Tanya Sams. She could be bringing her to meet Tanya Sams to let her know, I didn't have nothing to do with this. This is what the lady said about you. This is what the lady said about your fiance or your man Paul. This is what she said. That's what she told me. It wasn't my fault, and here she is. But you already know Tanya Sams feels a certain type of way because she feels like she was the butt of the jokes. Three ladies at the table knew who Kenya Moore was. Two ladies at the table knew what Kenya Moore was talking about when she was saying, what do you think about cheating? Your man could be cheating. Do you consider that cheating? And, she didn't know nothing about it. Like, you should have gave her the heads up. But then Tanya Sam went on with the wig, showing Kenya Moore's wig, prancing around with Kenya Moore's wig with Marlo Hampton. And you already know that was a no-no. If you thought that Kenya Moore was going to be quiet and let that just go under the rug and under the carpet and it's going to go out there in the trash and you're going to throw it out there with the dishwater. No, Kenya Moore was going to come back. Like, you gonna come at me with my wig, but baby, I still got good hair and I got long hair under my wig. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on with this situation? Like, for real. I was just like, damn, if Kenya Moore brings on the cookie lady to meet Tanya Sams, that is messier and messier and messier, because Lord have mercy, if the shoe was on the other feet and Kenya Moore, somebody brought Mark Daly's girlfriend, alleged girlfriend, or somebody he was talking to in the bar and having drinks with, and they may have exchanged numbers or not. But Tanya Sams is saying that her boyfriend Paul Judge did not exchange numbers, and there was no touching Philly going on, and plus there was among a group of people. Well, Paul may have said that, but it seems like the cookie lady's gonna come on the show and say something else, allegedly. Like, Lord have mercy, this is going to be off the chain. And Tanya Sams, I know her back gotta feel like up against the wall to have this happen. She's sitting there trying to meet up with Kenya, and then on top of that, she trusted Cynthia, to an extent, and then therefore the cookie lady's gonna arrive too, allegedly. It's gonna be February 9th, baby, 2020. Like, yo, that is going to be like horrific, because you don't ever want to give the side chick or anybody else claiming to be with your man or be with your girl to actually give them prudence and actually give them a voice on your show where you are employed, where you're making your money, and then for them to come on the show and try to make a fool out of you, especially if you believe it's not true, or if your boyfriend Paul, Tanya, told you that it's not true. Now this lady is getting more shine and everything else like that, and it seems like they have a lot in common when it comes to look the cookie lady and Tanya Sams. So Lord have mercy. And then Kenya Moore, she was adding more pepper to the burn and was like, she's such a beautiful woman. But Kenya Moore did not tell Tanya Sams that it was actually her boyfriend Paul or her fiance. It was actually Cynthia Bailey. And then Tanya Sam was like, oh, you gonna talk about my situation in front of me and I don't know what's going on? And she got the wig from Kenya Moore that she left in a Toronto hotel, and she brought it back to Atlanta and was parading it around. Kenya Moore came back with the candy lady. So Paul and Tanya Sams, you better hold on tight. They already said that they were holding on tight. They was holding on strong together. And Paul said he didn't do nothing, and he ain't gonna do nothing. And he loves Tanya Sams from the bottom of his heart. She loves him too. And this woman can't come in and do nothing to their relationship. They are strong. They've been posting up on Instagram. They have been doing interviews talking about how strong their relationship is. But baby, when the cookie lady comes through, Lord, we don't know what she's going to say. What details are going to be added into this situation that we didn't even see on TV or talked about at all. But the because the candy lady is coming through and she ain't scared to be on camera. She ain't scared to tell on Paul. She ain't scared of the consequences. It's like she's here for the light and she's here for Kenya Moore, and she's going to arrive with Kenya Moore at the table with Tanya Sams. Lord have mercy. You better perch it all. You better hold on tight, Tanya, because it ain't over yet. And I believe that this situation and and something more with Porsha Williams, because Porsha Williams has been kind of throwing a little shade here and there in her confessionals against Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore also brought that up too as well on social media. So we're going to see how that situation plays out. But it seems like Porsha is really scooting to the side when it comes to Tanya Sam, because they are besties. They are really good friends and everything else like that. And to have Kenya Moore come for her girlfriend, so it seems like she's going to be backing away from Kenya Moore. It looks like Porsha is doing that too as well. And then also Porsha is allegedly going to be making up with, NeNe Leakes, and they're basically going to be cool, but it's probably not going to be the sister or the, sister, big sister type of relationship anymore, but it is what it is. I was just like, damn, it's going down. And I don't know where Eva stands in this situation, because Eva has shitted on Porsha. She shitted on Kenya, but she's been cool with NeNe. It just seems like, she is kind of left out the loop too as well. Only person kind of keeping Eva Marcel in the loop is Cynthia Bailey, because you already know Candy feels a certain type of way about Eva lying right in front of her face, right to her face. And Kenya Moore ain't going to forgive Eva for not bringing her kids, but saying like she don't want to bring her kids because there's going to be drama around. There's going to be something happening around. And then on top of that, Eva was talking about being nappy headed and all that other stuff. So she's pretty much booted out the circle for a little bit, unless she can bring something to the table. And NeNe Leakes is all over the place with her situation. She, She feels for Tanya Sams. They still cool as well, but she ain't gonna jump out and start battling for her either. And then on top of that, maybe she'll, tell her what to do, behind the scenes. But Giovanna done disappeared. Her and Eva just got back to, being cool again. But NeNe ain't gonna trust Eva Marcel like the way that, she did trust her and bring her on the show. She ain't gonna be trusting Eva Marcel like that and trying to hang out with her like that much. She was cool with her in Toronto and that was about it. But actually to have somebody to have your back, it seems like the people that really got each other's back on the show would be Kenya Moore, Candy Burris, and Cynthia Bailey. And it also seems that Porsha Williams, she's going to have Tanya Sam's back, but we don't know if it's going to be on camera. But we know that they are cool. They've been to Mexico together. They chill. They call each other besties. Paul hangs out. Well, Paul allegedly got these cheating rumors going on, but Paul hangs out with Dennis McKinley, and Dennis McKinley got more cheating rumors going on. So, oh Lord, who knows if that's a match made in heaven? So Tanya Sams and Porsha Williams have each other's back. And it would seem like NeNe Leakes and Marlo Hampton will have each other's back too as well. But I don't think NeNe Leakes is too fond of Marlo this season, because she felt like Marlo's not her lapdog. And she don't really have her back like that because the ladies be talking about her. But also, NeNe Leakes is kind of like iced out on the season. We don't really see her all that much. Some people said it's allegedly because of the suspension. And the other story is that, they're shaking it up, and we don't know where NeNe's gonna land, baby. But if any way that NeNe lands, she will be landing, on her feet. That's gonna be it. She's gonna land on her feet, and that's gonna be the situation. So this is going to be crazy. And I don't know how any of the other ladies feel about Kenya Moore bringing the cookie lady on the show to basically talk about whatever type of relationship or encounter that she had with Paul, and Paul's denying it, and she's bringing that lady on the show. That could happen to anybody else on the cast. Like, that shit ain't funny. Shoot, Lord have mercy. I'm just saying, Tanya, you should have came stronger than a wig. You shouldn't have came at all. You shouldn't have even clapped back, because it looks like the candy lady done got her a little cameo on the show, and if she's good enough, she might stay around for a few more cameos. Who knows? You guys tell me what you think about the situation. But yes, sir, it is going down. Peace and out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.